All right, we're back, everyone, after the long wait, after the horrible pub experience that Jenkins and I had, that you witnessed. We're back with Union Gaming versus SKADI Doesn't Know. Not only do we have Jenkins, Newsham is also getting involved here, so it's going to be an epic TriCast.
Pub experience wasn't that bad.
It was, yeah, I don't know. If it wasn't for the packet loss, I think it would have been a little better.
Okay.
Or if we had Newsham.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah, I like logged on really late.
10 seconds remaining.
So we'll blame you.
Tight enter ban?
5 seconds remaining.
I would say these guys, they're probably gonna go with general bans and general picks because
Reserve time.
I mean I don't think they would do that much research for a best of one in like group stages. But Tide Hunter is like a general ban, so I could see it. I mean, like we said, when we looked into Union Gaming, they had like a 78% win rate with Tide Hunter, and then like a 30% winner with everything else over the past patch. So they clearly know how to play around a Tide Hunter, like more than anything. So it's a good ban.
Yeah, I see it seems banning out just the cheesy push a lot in the best of ones. Even still, in
Yeah.
6.2.
Like Lycan? Or like...
Yeah, like Lycan, Broodmother, and Death Prophet still. Not so much the Broodmother, but...
I was gonna say for a sec.
I could see it. I mean, because if you get any sort of advantage on one of those heroes, the towers just fall. Like, it doesn't give you a chance to come back from anything because you just take objectives faster than fucking light. I don't know. It's not... Yeah, there's the Death Prophet pick.
That's pretty easy to count. Her laning sucks these days, like with the Crypt Swarm damage nerf.
Her laning sucks, and if you pick like a Centaur or something and you just ditch out when she ults, I mean, it's like a 140-second cooldown on her ulti. So you can fight around, like you don't fight into it. You just run, you know, lose a few people and then.
Yeah, that's probably the
fight
ban
well
DT
it's
out.
up.
It's like sleeper and run away, or
Yeah,
like
yeah, I could see that.
sleep rest of the team, then blow up DP with the
Same goes.
natural order.
Yeah, same goes with Void.
Razor? We get to see Razor, the very exciting Razor again. Razor Skywrath.
Jeez, these are
Going way back.
Yeah, these are some like month ago picks. This is. Next up, we're gonna see like Shadow Shaman or something. Jesus.
I was actually surprised Shadow Salmon fell off so hard. I mean, it makes sense because like the nerfs to
So
pushing,
was
but
I.
the hero's still pretty good.
There's the pushing and the longer cooldown on wards.
Did they add a longer cooldown to wards?
Yes.
I thought it was just like
Yeah, they
increased
did.
mana cost to some of his abilities. I can't read.
I think the lower cooldown towards was like a. They nerfed it again after they realized it wasn't like nerfed enough.
Yeah,
They did
that was
the
definitely
same thing.
necessary.
They did the same thing to Krob and Razor. They gave them. It's like, okay, these heroes are still OP. We'll just like nerf them again.
Yeah, it's funny. I obviously the extra time on exorcism is a big deal. Like you need to make that ultimate really count when you use it now, but also the Crypt Swarm even coming. What was it? 6.82C. Like that was such a subtle patch. Like they didn't even tell people, and everyone was still picking Death Prophet and getting rolled.
Okay, that's another pick that's like a month ago pick for sure. Like are people.
Shaker's still insanely good though.
Shaker's still insanely good. I mean, the only thing they nerfed about him was they made Fissure untargetable, right? I don't
I
think.
was gonna say I hope Union goes for an Omni DP, some like old school Han shit, but I don't see them picking an Omni with Shaker. It sounds like too much melee.
Yeah,
Sounds
people
like
usually
awful.
just pick a lot of stuns and a lot of like beefy heroes to kind of like not beefy but like pretty much stuns, like long range stuns to save the DP and keep the DP alive. Stuff like Tide Hunter, Elder Titan, Shaker, all really good with DP. Lots of setup for and lots of escape too.
Well, Newsham, you're the Mirana player. How do you feel about playing Mirana around to Earthshaker? Like if you're both the supports?
Play like with Shaker or against?
Yeah, with Shaker, like the Fisher can set up the arrows, right?
So fun. Yeah, it's insanely good, but early on it's not as good as you'd think. You like see people do it and you like want to do it, and then you realize Fisher's only a 1 second stun.
And he can only use it once, and he's gotta go back to base.
Yeah. Pretty much. I'd say like Wraith King's a lot more, I don't know, a lot nicer to play with.
Yeah, Wraithfire Blast. Pretty good, but some more bans. Broodmother taken out. I mean, we've seen it played even at the highest levels here. The Summit 2 just closing out with some big Broodmother picks. Hero is, you know, you can work it into a lineup. And Batrider, and there's the Tide you guys were talking about from the first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually strange that Union Gaming left it to. Cause I'm pretty sure maybe they switched up some players because I know they don't have Citadel, and he's usually
10 seconds remaining.
he's usually on like we usually see Citadel playing with Union Gaming. I mean, when you think of Union Gaming, you think of like Citadel, Benjaz,
Radiant
and he's not
team
with
pick.
them. So maybe their Tidehunter player's not with them because I know they do. It was their most picked hero at least last patch, and they're very good at playing around it. So it's pretty strange to actually see them ban that one out.
I was wondering, so did the other people leave, or are they just getting stand-ins for now? Do
I'm
you have any
not sure.
chance now?
I honestly don't. I'm not sure.
Wait,
Every
for
time they
Union
play, I
Gaming's
see them with
roster?
different- Yeah, I see them with different players like every time.
I don't know. I only recognize Benhaz and Jericho.
Dire team
But their names aren't being forced because it's not ticketed yet. And people in chat wondering about the ticket. We're hoping December 17th the ticket will come out. So end of week 2, beginning of week 3 after the holidays. When we resume, the ticket should be there. And you can help support the prize pool as the beautiful overlays that I handcrafted myself would inform you. Ticket proceeds go to the prize pool.
The Centaur's a really good pickup here. Like I said, I think the Centaur's really good against Death Prophet, even more so now because you can use the Centaur ulti twice between the Death Prophet cooldown, the Death Prophet ulti cooldowns. So you can use it to like do an initiate while Death Prophet ulti is down, and then you can also use it to escape from the Death Prophet ulti. So it's really good because you just run away, let her take a fucking tower while her ulti's up, and then in the 100 and whatever seconds that it's down, you just reinitiate with the Centaur ulti. It's really good. It's a good
Ooh,
team pick.
PA. I guess it's got to go safe lane here. Death Prophet most likely going to go towards the mid.
Yeah.
PA
That's-
Earthshaker's kind of nice because like if you stun and you get the block, PA can close that gap immediately and get some with the max attack speed from the Blink Strike a couple hits in. Maybe a crit if Coup de Grace is already online.
Yeah, there's
I'm
some...
pretty surprised there's no Jakiro yet.
That's true, actually, yeah. There's some really good synergy with PA Earthshaker. It's kind of one of the only melee core heroes who don't really give a fuck
5
about
seconds remaining.
the fissure blocking people off. So if he gets a good block, it doesn't matter which side she's on. She can,
Yeah.
like you said, close the gap really easily. And yeah, the Jakiro usually doesn't last this long. I'm actually pretty surprised. They might pick it up here.
I kind of like Venge too because even if you block them on
Yeah.
the wrong side, then you can just swap them back over later on.
That's what I was actually thinking. Venge with the DP to begin with.
Venge is
Plus
really
PA,
good
it's
against
actually
it.
really good here.
You just swap the DP in and just destroy her.
I'd say those are like the value supports left. It's like Jakiro, Venge.
And obviously
Jakiro,
Venge
Venge.
very popular recently.
Yeah. Especially versus Void, but spend.
I mean, against a lot of these heroes, Venge is just really strong. I mean, even just like sacrificing herself for a core hero, because usually people blow like 2 or 3 ultimates or 2 or 3 big abilities on one hero, and it's usually worth it. And then they just push with something like a Jakiro. But Venge kind of just like doesn't let you do that. If you really if you want to initiate hard on one person, you're gonna just get a Venge kill instead. So.
Then
Nice
you're going to
pick.
be hidden less.
It's really good against Skywrath too, and really nice with Death Prophet. I'd say for Union Gaming, Venge is probably the pickup here if they don't get it here.
I think so too. SKADI might want to go for it. I mean, you see a lot of Venge Skywrath support combos. Basically, anyone with the stun in Skywrath, you see a lot.
Oh my
but
god.
Razor and Viper, did these guys read the patch notes?
Yeah.
Huh.
Or maybe they just really like the fun heroes like Razor and Viper.
That's kind of interesting. Yeah, so they're gonna do Razor, probably Viper mid. I mean, so that I guess that kind of denies them any sort of aggro tri lane.
I hope SKADI doesn't know against the Raid King. Just like simplify their lineup out.
Radiant
They go for
team
the AA. That's kind of another hero that people probably undervalue. I think it's really strong. I think some teams value it, and I would put it on par with like the Ogre and the Skywrath. I think it's really good.
I haven't
Definitely
cast
started getting more popular again.
Chinese Dota in a long time, but it was still really, really popular in Chinese Dota after it fell off in the
5
Western
seconds
scene.
remaining.
I could see that. It's kind of like a support that no matter what point in the game you're... I mean, just by the nature of the ulti, whatever point in the game you're at, it's really strong. And with the way gold works now, you always get gold. The games always go late. So it's not like getting an Aghanim Scepter is unreasonable. Like, I remember there was a point where, like, getting an Aghanims on a support, that's unheard of. Nobody would ever see that happen. But every game, a support should get a Blink Dagger, Aghanims, Yule Scepter.
10
Like,
seconds remaining.
support's fun now, pretty much. And AA's a hero who really likes getting...
I wonder why they banned out Zimmersaw. If that's like a targeted ban or... They have a specific plan.
They maybe don't want Timbersaw to lane against Centaur. Could
Maybe
be the
they'll do
only
a
thing I would think of.
They might do a solo safe with aggro Skywrath Razor. I actually kind of like that a lot.
Yeah,
Event.
I was thinking they maybe go aggro, because like Viper and Razor, you pick them to win the lane, so if you can win the lane against the PA and the Death Prophet, just come out ahead from the laning stage.
Yeah, that's
10 seconds remaining.
And then you got
Okay.
that purple guy.
And those are some really babby heroes.
I'm not
to them.
so sure about the aggro now. I mean, I definitely wouldn't aggro into Ancient Apparition, Phantom Assassin, Earthshaker with the Silencer.
Yeah, I would just
That's
not aggro into an Earthshaker. That sounds terrifying.
three heroes that can get really shredded.
Yeah, they 100% should
That
aggro.
clock's gonna have a shitty time though. That's for sure.
He is, yeah.
Shit,
Surprised they picked that.
That's not gonna be fun for him.
I like zoning. If it's a support silencer,
worse,
zoning with
honestly.
your glaives, because you don't take the creep aggro. Oh my god, it's so annoying if you're the offlaner.
Like the thing is, like you can just zone with Silencer until he's out of mana, and then zone with Skywrath until he's out of mana, and then Clock is effectively dead at that point.
Well, he's
like,
dire though, so he can reroute the creeps and like guarantee
Oh,
level
that's
2.
true. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I was gonna
that's-
say, Clock's not that bad of a pick. He has low mana cost spells too. You can get Rocket to spam if he really needs to. And
And if he actually
One of the better
catches Silencer or Skywrath, they will die.
yeah,
Probably he's probably one of the the underrated picks.
Only,
Or-
literally, like only
Online.
IX Mike still plays Clockwork on a regular basis.
I noticed. It's
I
pretty
think
weird.
I think Clock is really good with PA because you can
5
just blink in
seconds
and out of the
remaining.
cogs at will. Like usually Clock will fuck. You never pick. Like Clock and Eggs kind of have like a love-hate relationship because you would pick because he can.
There's the
initiate
Yeti
really-
gaming bot.
There we go.
There it is, dude. Like, sec. Wait, no, we can't. We're live. We can't even. I mean, yeah.
Ah.
Something.
Anyway, all I'm trying to say is the PA can blink in and out of shit and doesn't really care about the Fisher.
The Fisher or the Cogs or anything
and,
like
and
that.
that's like really nice. That's really nice for a melee carry.
I mean, I doubt they're aggroing, but I really hope that they don't. Because, dude, AAPA is so hard.
It's hard, especially with like squishy heroes like fucking Skywrath and Silencer. I mean, for
Yeah.
fuck's sakes, look at their armor. 1 and 0 armor. I mean, Razor 540. Like they're all just really squishy.
I don't see the Centaur having a good time either, actually.
Newsham, what's your
against-
Twitter? Newsham
It's right
Dota.
there, dude.
All right, I
Newsham.
guess correctly. Trying to add you to the overlays. I'm not really
Do I have-
trying. I'm
Do I
currently
have
doing.
piss time?
but-
Do I have piss time?
Probably, dude.
Oh no, I don't.
No, you don't.
Well, there's 2 of you. You guys can cast without me. 1 second.
Wow.
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 Leave me with this goofball? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, awkward Skype conversation while I'm gone.
Yeah,
Talk shit
what?
about me.
I'm sure we
Man, I
will.
hate Jenkins.
Oh my god, I don't want to deal with the pause, man. I just want to play some
Yeah.
Dota. I want to play some Counter-Strike. Get my game on. Although we should
Look at
say
this
we
clocker.
got cart Dota on the stats. Stats are always great for pauses. All right, what's your prediction this game, Newsham, just off the draft? And now that we kind of see the lanes
Mhm.
forming a little bit.
I'd say Union Gaming. I don't like Viper and Razor together at all.
Yeah, especially now
Especially
after the
at like
nerfs.
the 2 cores of the Centaur. Yeah, I don't think they have the damage at all.
Who goes looking at SKADI? Who do you think goes for the mech then? Do you think it's going to be the Viper, or would you rather have it on the Razor? Not that it's like so
Yeah,
hard to build it on
Viper.
either of them now just because of the mana increase in
Kind
the
of
mech.
is, yeah. I'd say the Viper. I'd say spends less mana overall. Viper spams or Razor spams more.
Yeah, I was say poison attack is spammed a lot, but it's only 20 mana, and
Oh, wow, they're
your
running
other
Razor.
spells are passive.
Oh, they really are going aggro. Oh no.
They're aggroing with a Viper. That's. I mean, those are three like heavy lane dominators, obviously, but in terms of harass, not really in terms of killing potential.
And I feel
Like
like you
they-
don't get a kill. Like if Earthshaker just stands back, he's starting in the off lane though, actually, so he's not going to be up there. Maybe this aggro tri lane will pay off at least a little bit.
Their game plan is pretty
I really
much.
like the boots first shaker. That's gonna be roaming. I mean, they got the AA just like completely viral.
Yeah, it's nice because he gets a lot of experience from just pulling solo. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's a harass lane pretty much. That's it. I mean, they don't have any like. They don't have any stuns. So
The most
they
annoying
can't kill
lane.
TA.
It is a pretty annoying lane.
Shaker's not even there. Oh, that's...
Oh, this could be a first blood though. Got the
Well, they
concussive shot, the slows. It's gonna be. There you go. Is that gonna be enough? He's down to 50. He's used a spell. The damage. He's at 11. He
my-
lives with 4 HP, and they lose vision.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's rough. And that...
And now Union Gaming knows, like, they can just be defensive until Earthshaker
Dude,
gets
that
back.
had to have been the value point of Ice Vortex level 1.
Yeah, like, fortunately for them, that means he has Ice Vortex level 1. So, there's no Icy Hands on PA for another level on AA.
Even then, I don't think they wouldn't have fight.
And he has 2
Check
tangos,
from me.
so, I mean, he's got to go back to Fountain now. He can't... there's no way he can just passively heal this up. He's going to be a liability.
He's trying to.
He's trying for it. I think I would have just went back too. I mean, PA can be fine on her own. Just be really patient.
I mean,
Hope
this is
that
why I
your mid
didn't want
does
the
well.
aggro. Yeah, the PA's not farming as well as you'd want, but he's still farming with daggers. And, like, Shaker's probably gonna be roaming and winning lanes for other people. I would assume, at least.
Yeah, he's already looking around middle right now with the boots first, the rune control, and you never know what rune you're going to get if it's a haste. You probably turn that into a kill somewhere. And Clockwork's also getting a lot.
Yeah, Clock will win this lane on the centaur. He can just cogs. Yeah.
They're going for split bot, yeah.
Jericho. He's there. He's got the stun. The Fisher, the first. No, second. First blood.
No,
I'm paying
first-
attention, guys.
He died to creeps, so
Yeah.
that's the roaming shaker really paying off there, because he knew that the shaker was nearby and he just initiates, and he fissured off the creeps in a way that they would just smack the centaur, and yet the radiant creeps were on the other side, so the battery assault just beat the shit out of the poor centaur war runner.
Yeah, middle lane, looking at Death Prophet Razor. Where are you guys at with this matchup? Who do you think is favored?
I'd say it's actually pretty even. Death.
Yeah, I think the DP kind of gets what she wants from lane.
Oh, where's her mana? She's got the Crypt Swarm. I thought for sure she would go for it. No,
Oh,
she will
wow.
find it. That was like last minute.
That was a pretty good
What a
snipe,
snipe,
actually.
yeah.
I wasn't sure that would hit.
It
That could've
was a little
been
off
a
camera, I'm not gonna
really-
lie.
Yeah, he believed in himself.
Oh, they got the aggressive ward top. That's pretty nice for them. Now they know there's one ward on the map at 2 minutes. That's pretty difficult.
And based on where all the supports are, I think they can kind of guess where it is.
Yeah. Yeah, this lane bottom is just gonna get harder for Centaur, I think. I mean, he's a melee hero versus Clockwork. That's usually a losing lane. I mean, Slark is like the lane dominator, and I've even seen Clockworks like beat the hell out of Slark just because he's so good at killing melee heroes.
Does
think it might
because
be
Battery
better.
Assault will hit you through Shadow Dance, but it won't hit Invis, right? Seems like
No,
a
I'm actually
potential
not- I'm actually
interaction.
not sure about
I'm
that.
not sure either, but
Dude, this stuff at bottom is kind of making me smile. It's like this weird wild goose chase and the centaur running
That's
around, a bunch of like
fucking weird.
tanky strength guys. It's like, oh my god.
triple strength hero
Yeah,
lane.
this is pretty annoying for the Centaur. I mean,
It is,
fortunately
but-
for him, because the Shaker's just stealing experience, the Clockwork's gonna be losing.
I mean, even the Clockwork's still ahead because of the kill though, and he is zoning him effectively.
Yeah, and he's getting zoned.
But you know, SKADI was banking on an early Blink Dagger from Centaur, and now he's like
That's a
just not
really
gonna find
weird
it.
Shaker picked up a talisman. It's pretty strange.
That mana though.
Yeah.
I could see it, I guess. It's not bad. I guess he wants to throw like a few fissures, and he
Going on mid.
All right, rotation. They'll try to bring down
What
the
he's
Death
stunning-
Prophets. They've already thrown the concussive shot though, so she's able to just get out of there. She's got the boots. She's sitting at 363 move speed, which is pretty quick. And look at that. The roaming Earthshaker's like, hey, I found a regen
Idiot.
rune, and now she's back to full HP. There's a failed rotation from SKADI, and they're down 2 kills right now.
the Viper is leading the CS charts, but just by a little bit. And the PA is actually not doing all that bad in lane. I mean, he's out of mana now, so
Yeah, even bought a Sage's Mask just because he knows he's going to be
Dagger's
farming
bad.
only with the dagger.
Benjaz is one of the best farmers, and
Oh, another rotation back towards middle. Illist again trying to show up there. Plasma Field, that's rank 3, and it's still not enough. Leo Styles got tangos, and he's got a bottle, so not even going to be forced to go back on another rotation over, which means less pressure on the PA top, although Benhaz almost goes down.
no man, they gotta get these wards. If they had a ward mid there, Scarth could send more arcane bolts and just kill the kill the Acropolis extremely easily. But they're still in the shop. Oh no, they bought them now.
That was an unfortunate fissure mid. DP could have got a kill right there.
I was typing to Twitch chat. I didn't catch it on camera. Sorry, viewers.
Oh, looks like Clock's gonna kill Centaur bot too.
Yeah, that's all nice.
That's just
They
so,
even have hookshot yet.
that's just so hard for. I mean, Clockwork does like what 1,200 damage with battery assault, something ridiculous.
Yeah, it's insane.
So like if you're a melee hero, he can just run you down. It's
I mean, it is over 10.5 seconds, but still, you can pretty much get all that 10.5 seconds on you, no problem.
yeah, exactly. Especially if Centaur's not 6.
Oh, look at Jericho again. Are we ready to give him the MVP of this match, like, already? I don't know why. Maybe they dropped the vision behind the tower. He gets silenced up now by Skywrath as he was trying to Fisher block the Razor. Won't find another kill, but it is 3-0 already for Union Gaming.
These roaming supports, man. There's 2 supports just sitting in the lane. The silencer and the AA, and then the other 2 supports are just duking it out mid the roaming supports. The Skywrath.
Jericho
Oh my
might
God,
be
look at-
in a little bit. No, he's just going to TP because he knows their supports have no stuns between them. It's like an annoying, harassing lane that has, I guess, kept PA at 18 last hits, but, like, they're not killing anybody.
Yeah, this is really why I don't
the
like
only
their
the
support
only
combined
stun
with
on
their
the,
Razor Sniper.
the only stun on the SKADI lineup is Centaur Stomp. That's it. That's all there is. That's really rough. I mean, the heroes do a lot of magic damage, like that's for sure, but they severely lack stuns.
Most definitely. Going to see a lot of TPs out, I would assume. Especially you got one hero with the evasion and the armor, that's Benhaz. The other 2 are strength. Death Prophet's just going to be hard to lock down anyways. She'll have like a Yules. What do you think she builds this game? Yules and then what?
Probably the drums. I see a lot of people going for the drums nowadays because it's like a.
Yeah, most people get casual Bracer at the very
I mean,
least.
especially against something like a Centaur. Maybe not so much a Viper or Razor, but as like a Centaur, you have like one combo, and then yeah, he has the Bracer already, so he's going for the drums.
Roaming supports. Channel them because they're up top. Korean barbecue. About to be eaten. Benhaz gets the kill, so they stopped
Oh
his
my
farm
God,
a little
Jericho blocked
bit.
himself.
Jero, he managed to cut himself out.
Razor dies in the middle lane too.
Oh, he's so close.
That's the
to
hook
dying.
shot, first of the game from Greedy. And back to top, we'll go.
Yeah, dude.
Era J. In some trouble. Double kill now for Benhaz. About to make it a triple. He's only got the 20% blur, but already just diving the tower like a man. And I think he's going to have to retreat.
Oh my
He's
God,
probably
AA,
dying here. Can he blink? AA's got to get closer.
I don't think his blink disjoints auto attacks, so I could be
The
wrong.
PA?
It's worth trying.
I don't believe it does.
Could have blinked to like and then hope you dodge it with blur.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave it up
I
to
mean,
chance.
Maybe the AA just thought that he was in a little bit of danger there and decided to. PA was just dead and he wanted to save himself.
Greedy's about to go for another kill on bottom with this clockwork.
Yeah, it.
Oh, no hook yet, so maybe he doesn't find it, but
I don't know. Yeah, this Centaur is pretty.
He's
Fucked,
dead.
to say the least. He's just trying to make as much space
should've
as he
just
can.
blocked
Now
him.
he's stuck.
now he's surrounded by creeps.
This is very unfortunate. That's.
Oh, Death Prophet
Razor's-
though?
Oh, Death.
She's too fast.
Yeah, he's got the
Another
max.
kill on bottom.
404
Skywrath
build.
got caught out with a hook shot.
Oh, Skywrath. That's the problem. You don't see Clockwork in a game for like months, and then like he's in a game and you just get hooked because you're like, I'm not used to getting hooked.
I think it's definitely an underrated hero.
I would agree. I mean,
There's-
like Tide is so popular right now and doing so well in the
Oh,
off
wow.
lane.
Razor's actually dead. Just to Death Prophet Grip Storms. That's it.
Oh, Exorcism. This might not be a great idea. That's not a great use of the first Exorcism as she gets double-edged almost immediately. Greedy was like trying to go back up, but with no
45
hook.
seconds down. Benjaz's farm. It's not all that bad considering his
Poor
lane.
Skyra doesn't even have boots yet.
Dude, whatever. He's got 325 move speed. He can deal.
Poor guy.
And now Benhaz is just like farming freely in the bottom lane, so he'll catch up.
Yeah. Because Centaur's too scared to go down there against the Clockwork. And it looks like Earthshaker's trying to get his mana boots up top. He's not even getting contested for that.
What did he? Oh, bounty rune. I thought he picked up a haze for some reason. He did go bottle as well in the clockwork, as is common for the off lanes, especially clock.
Yeah, he's definitely a good bottle carrier. Anybody who doesn't like tend to go soul ring is.
Oh, Jericho might finally find his demise. First death of the game. Skywrath will get the kill, and that's Boots. Uh-oh. Era in trouble. He'll go down. They don't really have anything, I don't think, to get Alon unless Leo Style goes in for the Crypt Swarm. Some big damage there, 300. It's more than enough to, maybe not quite enough to kill as he bottles up. Plasma Field does narrowly miss. Shocker. Someone is TP'd out. Leo might go down to the Viper. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Down to the Viper Strike. Poison attack even connects there. But Jericho respawning.
But I don't think they have anything.
No, they don't really have damage for him. I mean, AA doesn't even have his ulti yet, unfortunately. They have 2 level 5 supports. That's the result of this.
That's what roaming will do to your levels.
Rotations and roaming and the aggressive tri-lane top just totally zoning the dual lane. As a result, though, like Benjaz is huge.
Yeah, in terms of net worth, he's only like 700 down from the first place.
Now he's 3rd in last hits and denies, which is surprising considering he was against an aggressive tri-lane. Pretty much solo.
Yeah, he was. Ancient Apparition, not a very good defensive support. I guess anything is good because PA can blink to it, but...
It's a good defensive tri-lane support, but you need 3 people. Like, AA is better the more people you have because of the...
Because if you survive, then you just turn it around guaranteed.
Yeah, it's...
Not looking too good for SKADI, does it now?
Yeah, at any point when the enemy's 3 cores are leading in net worth, it's generally pretty bad. And there's just kills. I'm just missing kills now. Skywrath is like a liability.
Yeah. Oh my god, Clock has a force already.
Silencer is a liability too at this point. I mean, he's level 6. He's an ulti pretty much.
Oh, the Ice Blast! That's not going to be enough to stop this though. Death Prophet, is that her 2nd death? 3rd death actually. They'll find Ancient Apparition as well. So they get up to 6 kills, the 13 that Uni Gaming have. Going somewhat unanswered until they're in the middle lane.
Killing the Death Prophet is really big for them there. She's the most farmed on the enemy team, so, well, I think so.
Clockwork now.
Oh, well, now it's Clock, but she's got a big bounty on her head, so that's what they needed for sure.
It's got a hook again, and
unfortunately, I just don't think they have an answer for this PA. They have no stuns, and he's about to hit level 11.
Yeah, it's already max blur.
Like going for Battle Fury, even I think. In the PA.
What would you rather see, if anything? Actually, Jericho. Oh no!
They could have just won. I think like a drum PA and like Leech, BKB, Basher.
Well, Death Prophet carried the drums, so there's maybe the reason not to get that. Yeah, she did.
Bracer? Yeah. Well, even then, I think a casual Bracer on PA is really strong, kind of like a Spectre. A lot of people are doing that in general now on cores. Casual Bracer is like really cost effective.
I mean, they always were, right? That was the design of the item. It's cost effective, but it's slot inefficient.
People just kind of stopped building
I
it.
think PA can just kill Skywrath. He's level...
He has no vision. I see why he didn't commit.
Yeah, I could see it.
But here comes the Viper with the mech.
They have no stuns, is the thing. Like, if you just kill the Skywrath and you TP out. They've just sent her.
Actually, yeah, Sky's in 6. Even if he reacted to
that's what I mean. He's 6.
I think he could have TP'd out.
If they did, if they did commit to him, he just TPs and they can't kill him. They Viper ult him and he heals in the fountain.
Who are they even stacking for? Like, it's gonna take this team so long to even clear a stack. I guess Centaur can probably clear it the fastest.
Razor's alright too.
Centaur's got his blink now too.
I don't agree with this at all. It's gonna take way too long.
Yeah, giving it the Viper.
He's got max aggressive skin. It's
even then, I guess nothing else is going on the map.
He's too well. They're too scared to farm in lanes because Clockwork is just gonna jump them and they're gonna die.
Yeah, I just feel like they should be pushing the advantage. Like they don't have much of it, but they have a mech on the Viper now, and they're not gonna get any better of a chance later. The longer the game goes, it's gonna get more rough.
Yeah, you don't want to really go late.
They don't have the Death power yet, actually.
Death Prophet PA.
And you can maybe fight with your mech and before PA's got the Battle Fury, because like once you start being idle and PA's got a Battle Fury, you're just getting out farmed, like guaranteed. Clockwork looking for action as we get a pause here.
That's what a Razor's ping is.
Probably better than yours.
Probably. Yes, Burrito, 219. Is that Razor? Razor's Elon.
Yes, Burritos Union Gaming.
Elon has the least ping out of everyone. So, like 99, everyone else is over 100.
Frankers.
Yeah, or no, I might be spiking.
Yeah, he's probably spiking. It's just
That's the worst anyway, right? Like, I'd rather have 200 ping than be spiking anyways. All right, Greedy. He hooks up in the middle lane. He'll bring down Era. The Ice Blast lands on 2. Did it actually not hit Era somehow? I don't even understand.
know
It looks like it just
what
barely
that was.
missed.
Yeah,
Like, I don't... That was close. It hit Centaur for
Oh
sure.
wow, yeah, it didn't hit him. What?
Jeez. Yeah, as like a result of that, he's
It's really unfortunate.
totally fine. That's a 2 for
2 for
0.
nil.
Jeez, how did that happen? It must have been just miraculously barely off.
Some shenanigans. Those are big kills, though. I mean, Clockwork was the highest net worth in the game, I think, until
Yeah,
that happened. Now Viper's first at 6.8k.
They're pushing the gold back to equilibrium.
Clockwork
so-
was on like a mega kill streak as well.
Oh, he was. Yeah, that's 530 gold for Scarlet Mage. He's gonna get his mana
Well,
points soon.
yeah, he's at the top of net worth retire now. After
Yeah.
that terrible lane.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the PA, I'd say that SKADI doesn't know can actually win this fairly easily. But the PA is just pretty much there's no answer for it.
I think the hero's really broken currently. Like, all her counters got nerfed.
Yeah, it
Like, all the
definitely is.
passive disabling from Legion, from Doom, from Void, like, that all kind of kept her in check and, like, why she wasn't picked. And now that that's gone, and she's got fancy new items, it's been miserable.
I think the Arcana is probably the biggest buff to PA and why she gets picked the most.
Well,
now.
that's why people
Oh,
start
I
using
mean,
Wraith King,
definitely.
because Wraith King got a new name and a new model. Like, he's clearly
Yeah.
better.
Wraithfire Blast got buffed pretty hard. And the ultimate did as well, right?
You
For
go
Wraith
Bastion.
King?
You go
Yeah.
Bastion PA. I probably shouldn't be responding to chat, but you go Bastion PA because the so you can spam daggers in lane. That's like specifically why he got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially for
Bassi
this
is
game.
insanely good. I usually get a Bassi on PA.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
usually get Bassi, casual drum, or not drum, bracer.
Racer.
It's you just don't die. You
More,
constantly
more
like
armor,
get away
more
with like
better.
really any HP.
Oh Jesus, this
Wonder
Earthshaker has his blink dagger. That's
Oh wow, yeah, they gave him that stack.
that's really nice that they did
Really
that.
smart.
Because he's
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh,
Would you say it's so smart?
oh well, there
my God,
goes
what
their
was on that courier?
Wait, what? Why is it over here?
Wait, can spectators see the courier? Is that a thing?
Wait, where was it? Ping it?
Over here.
I unbound my courier. It's like on F3, which does other
The
things in
courier
Spectator.
was in their woods. Was in the Radiant
That is
woods.
1700 net worth. I'm curious what was on it.
Yule Scepter for Death Prophet.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, she's had it for a while. How come
Well,
she
Death
didn't-
Prophet was down there. She just TP'd out, so
Okay.
it must have been Death Prophet
Oh.
that got it killed.
Well,
Good job,
the other-
Leo style.
other courier killed. That's actually really nice gold.
I
For
would report it by now.
Clockwork hooking in the middle lane. Era J, the silencer. He's going for the kill this time. This is gonna land, or will it? Yes, just barely. He already got healed with the mech beforehand though, so at least
Yeah,
the healing
I
went
think
in, and
definitely
yeah, he's not
fine.
gonna die.
it's kind of rough.
At least SKADI doesn't know how it's going for them that the PA isn't getting a BKB that early, and
Radiant
they actually do have a fair amount of magic damage, which is probably like the best counter to PA right now.
Yep. Unfortunately, they don't have anything like an ogre. They can just like lock her down though.
Ooh, up top.
I mean,
PA.
Centaur's top and his Magpult.
Radiant's
That'd be
top
great.
tower has fallen.
I mean,
but that's all they
what do they
have.
do when Ben Haas just goes BKB next though? Like, they're done.
They're pretty much done. Yeah, they'd have to.
They
somehow get
pretty
Ags
much
up there.
they have to Ags Viper ult and then run at him with the Razor Ags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Illist is he's dead. He's
Oh,
like the
no.
entire team,
Pretty good spot. I don't know what he's doing there.
except for Leo, who is split pushing and killing his team's courier.
Yeah, that's I don't know what that was about. That's some 4K MMR plays there.
It's classic Jimmy, or something. Doesn't actually seem very classic Jimmy.
Is under attack.
Level spread is pretty bad right now. Oh my.
Hero level. Oh yeah.
There's 2 13s on Unigaming, their lucky number.
Yeah. They have 3 heroes at
Ancient
11,
Apparition
like
is
really hard level.
out
on,
leveling the Skyroth. You don't really see that too often.
you really don't.
AAs usually are like fairly underleveled from just sitting in a lane.
Or even
Dang.
once they're 6, they just sit so far away from the
He's actually been
team.
a fairly active AA. He's going like stick and earn, and he's not just kind of passively farming for an eggs or anything. People are tending to do that more now, just like going for staffs and earns.
That's
Chilling
good.
touch is pretty good.
I mean, if you set up for the ulti, you don't need to really
Yeah.
like you don't need to like land any like Hail Marys. You just get someone to stun for you and throw the ulti. You throw it when it's like guaranteed. There's a big stack here too for the PA, which is pretty nice. It's a 4 stack right now.
Speaking of which, I haven't seen them really do that yet. The one time they went in with a clockwork, that silencer barely lived, and it was 2 for 0.
Alright, where's the stack?
The ancient stack.
Oh, Ancients,
Fire
yes.
That's gonna be nice for him. Oh, he's going for
And he's got the Battle Fury, so it'll take like no time at all.
stack actually. Oops.
So, yeah, it's been stacked twice, so 3 camps.
Earthshaker's going in by himself without his ult. I don't know. Oh my god, that's scary.
It's a bait, maybe, I don't know. Jericho's going down, though, for sure. No one gonna follow it up, so
Yeah.
some communication loss there, I guess, with the Union
little
Gaming.
bit,
Some roster shifts and whatnot.
They may. I mean, they very.
I mean, I
least
think
they made
the
it-
idea was to echo slam him, but he still had like 8 more seconds on the cooldown, and I think he
They-
jumped the gun.
They baited out the silencer ulti because they thought he had Echo Slam, because no one would make a decision like that unless you had Echo Slam.
Yeah.
So it might actually be okay because he still has Echo Slam up. So
Yeah.
That was tactical. Everyone at this level of Dota makes choices because they know what's gonna happen.
Radiant's bottom
I'm
tower
sure.
is under attack.
100%.
That was not a misplay.
Dire's middle
No.
tower
Well, I do
is
know
under
what's
attack.
happening, and it's that BKB is being delivered to the Phantom Assassin at 21
Wait,
minutes.
what? Wow. That ancient stack.
Yeah, that definitely
Benja's.
helps. And the
Folks,
space
guys.
is continuing to be created by Jericho. This time he will use the Echo Slam. They haven't killed anyone yet. Alon is rather low, and he will drop first. Jericho's also going to pay with his life. Korean Barbecue, though, might just clean up. Yes, Burrito's definitely in a lot of trouble. He's going to be dying to somebody here.
Both there making space. Oh,
Yo,
Clockwork's
Styles.
looking to go in.
Oh, Clockwork goes back in. Imagine he canceled the TP. He hesitated a little on the power cogs. Maybe just didn't think about it. Maybe it was on cooldown. Could have canceled them both.
You might be able to get
as-
him with a 4-step battery.
Oh,
yeah,
and there's the Yules. Jeeves,
Oh,
though,
big
going to go on to
stun.
Leo
Nice
style. The Nether Toxin going to kick in from Korean Barbecue, so... Well, he's going to die. Greedy now. He's got his Blade Mail. It was actually on cooldown. So they clean up.
That's
Union
actually
Gaming
not
lose
sure.
4.
Under attack.
But Benhaz did take a tier 2 tower.
This game is all going to come down to the PA.
You get the last
They
hit.
should have just come down to the PA because they were kind of just winning everything, but
Fortified.
some bad engages. Now it's like pretty much all on PA, I'd say.
Yep. Still ahead on the net worth though, mostly because of the tower
Radiant's
advantage
top
that they
tower
have.
is under attack.
Yeah, only one tower
Actually, a
down
lot
for
closer
Union
than I thought
Gaming.
it'd be, yeah.
But the Viper and the Centaur are now level 14, tied with the Death Prophet, so they're looking really nice on levels. They're feeling pretty good. Razor almost has a Scepter. That'll be nice for tearing down the PA, even with the BKB.
That Viper's actually pretty farmed now. 3k gold in the
Yeah.
bank.
Like you
Ag-
said, if you can miraculously get an Aghanim Scepter, I mean, they will have lockdown for the PA when she BKBs, and he has it now, so...
Hooking on bottom. The Razor should die with the Ice Blast coming in.
Yes, and it connects this time.
That was finally like good execution. Nice.
Communication. I hear it's
Yeah.
pretty good when you're playing with team video
Be careful,
games.
Scar. Be careful.
Dude, Benhouse just wants to go so bad with the
Alright,
Stifling
yeah,
Dagger,
well,
and he's got the chilly hands.
And they're gonna head directly into Roche after that. They've Chrom ulti in 25 seconds. They're pretty comfortable with this.
I'm not sure they even need it.
Yeah, I think if you don't have to use it on Roche, it's way better, because then you can just push directly after it.
It's like the threat. It's like the threat of, hey, if you want to come fight us, well, fight all of my ghosts.
I
too.
mean, there's no Refresher Tide, Refresher Void, Roche Pit going on this game yet. Or
No.
ever.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Give it the PA.
And
That's
they
what I would
just
have
left
expected.
have it.
I feel like you could maybe give it the clock just because that hero's always asked to like jump in behind enemy lines, but
PA's.
like, PA's not gonna die with a 10-second BKB.
Clock can like suicide bomb. That's fine. And
With the plate? Oh my god.
Oh, and here it is. Benhaz jumps in. He's gonna be a little stuck there. They forced out Jeeves, forced staff out Jeeves. Benhaz is now stuck there. He's got a blink. He's wasted half of his BKB sitting in the cogs. So jump over to Era. The mech keeps him up for one more hit. Now Korean Barbecue is the one in trouble. Another Stifling Dagger to slow him down. Can he get the crits? Benhaz needs them. But he's not getting that. He wants to dive uphill. Is he just going to try to kill everyone with this, with the Aegis, or just...
This is why they gave him
He's
the
got
Aegis.
blur, whatever. He'll just tank towers for
Oh
days. Like, he doesn't even care. And if he does go down, whatever, he will
What a
die.
disaster.
Oh,
Leo
Leo
Style
Style
finishes it,
drop.
but
Yeah.
also going to drop. It's a 5-4-2, as Ben Haas will just be able to blink out of here if he wants to. He'll actually just run. No one's alive.
So
The
actually
tier 2,
fairly
that was a
well
tier
tanked.
2 dive. Tier 2 is still up, and they dove to the tier
Radiant's
4s.
middle tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Union Gamers feeling pretty confident.
Never a good sign.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Aghanim's at 28 minutes. Yeah, he might make it. The death isn't going to help. He's actually still really far away from that.
He's very far. That's really rough.
There's no
went
way
for
he makes
some-
it by 28.
He went for some intermediate items there, so I mean, unless they had like stacks for him, I don't think he'll.
Yeah, I see a lot of Razors. They don't even get the drums anymore. They just get Bracer, and usually they get a ring instead of just the Wraithband. Save a bit more money. You get the mana regen.
Like the whole Aquila, you mean? Or a Bass instead of the Wraithband?
Oh no, Aquila.
Yeah.
Jericho
Item's
hanging
pretty
around
good.
bottom here, causing some
He does have Echo.
tactics.
Looking to
going in.
feed again.
Oh, it looks like he's blinging into the trees. I mean, Razor saw that. The pings come
I mean-
out too. They know.
I mean, whatever.
It's
If they
usually
know he's there and they
better.
still have to sit back, Jericho probably doesn't feel too bad about it.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Oh, can he echo? Can he echo? Is he going to throw it? He will. They're trying to push Jeeves off the map, and it looks like they might kill Alon. I don't think Greedy's going to be getting out of this one.
Wow.
Oh, but the Ice Blast with the rocket coming in. Greedy, he'll just TP out. Look how tanky he is. Gets
Wow.
all the way back to base, and that's the limiting
That's
factor
pretty
of
tanked, too.
SDK. No stuns.
Earthshaker making some more space. Holy shit.
I mean, he created himself, according to his lore, so I think he can create some space.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess he. I don't understand that.
Dire's lineup's looking much more scary now with that Act on Clockwork, actually. A lot more
I'm surprised he
pick-off.
didn't go for it earlier. I guess he wanted the Blade Mail.
Yeah.
Ben Haas,
think it is.
BKB. Oh, he's
Ledger
got
is
that.
fairly close to an MKB, though. Oh, they're gonna go for this guy?
Yeah,
That is miscommunication. That A just ran up into a tower.
Yeah, no high ground breach. Like the MKB on Viper could maybe turn it around at least in the like the initial pickup
Yeah,
of it,
they
right?
catches
When
them
they're
off
playing
guard, too,
aggressive
yeah.
and then the MKB shows up.
Top tower
he
is
actually
under attack.
dipped buyback to get a sec or to get his first javelin.
Disagree with that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, playable gold is the thing.
I would definitely. Yeah, I would definitely.
I do it in a pub. I wouldn't do it in a match.
I would. Yeah, I would also disagree with that. Maybe he's just feeling like he needs the damage or something, which is maybe reasonable. He thinks that like if he dies, it means like the whole team's gonna get wiped already. Maybe that's his thought
Yeah,
process.
like whatever he can buy back. Like they're all dead if he's buying back.
Yeah,
anyways.
like it wouldn't matter, like as in the next team fight needs to go just like exceedingly well, or else. I mean, it's looking very rough with the hard up on the death row.
Jericho.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
All right, some new item. Force staff for the silencer is going to be nice. Same thing with the blade mail and the centaur. Both big items coming up for
Once
SKADI.
they get that Blade Mail and the MKB up, I think they can actually take a fight if the PA happens
Yeah,
to like
it's
put
I mean,
myself halfway on a Blade Mail and then PKB fight.
1,000 gold and Benjaz will have his abyssal blade. So
I think if they catch Dire off guard with their new items, they could actually take a fight fairly easily.
Yeah,
That's
or
also
if like
assuming
if
that,
Union
like,
Gaming fails
there's
pushing
no
high ground one more
communication.
time, I feel like the game
Yep.
is back in grabs for Team SKADI.
100%, yeah. Especially with
I
the
think-
Ag on the Razor soon, and then they can have a way
think
to
they're
actually
just-
reach tower.
they're just waiting for the next Roche, which is like a reasonable decision, I think. Definitely.
Yeah. See the smoke. from
Greedy's got the
Radiant.
Ags, hooking his
I mean,
teammates.
like they could push on the BKB cooldowns, and that would be a reasonable decision. But it's still risky. You can still get wiped. I mean, they have Viper Razor for God's sakes. Like they don't really care about BKBs that much anymore.
Radiant going for a smoke ink. Might find out.
They
the,
saw that
BKB.
ward was dropped
She has a
though, so
heart,
they
though.
know that it's a smoke. I don't know why Jeeves is still here. Or sorry,
They're really gonna kill this guy.
Leo style is still standing here. Like they realized what was happening.
Oh, he doesn't have a TP either. Yeah, he's definitely done.
He does have a
And-
heart. Ice Blast is coming in, but yeah, they'll still bring
good
him
force
down.
staff by the centaur. Like
That's Axe for Razor actually. He got the kill.
yeah, that's really fortunate that Centaur went for the force build, because otherwise they would have had no lockdown for that. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on this guy right now. He's the only stun they have. That's it.
Radiant's bottom
Clockwork?
tower is under
What is he
attack.
doing? Shooting a hook. He knows that they're going to D-ward. Like, while they were smoked, they saw that a ward went down, I'm pretty sure.
Getting another smoke pick from Radiant, and they get the MKB on Viper, they could actually maybe push with the Ags.
Abyssal
Union
Blade.
Gaming,
Well, they're not going to be too
14,000
hard, but they
ahead.
could siege a little bit.
I mean, it's still possible that they could throw if they push high ground, and they know that they're gonna play it safe.
Yeah. From the early game, I thought for sure Union Gaming would just roll this one in like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it actually looks like it's going to go fairly late.
SKADI doesn't know are doing. Union Gaming is a known team. They've been at, decently at the top in NA for like quite some time.
They've won
Guess the
CEVO,
keyword, but
man.
They're not killing the ward. Oh, they're pinging it. They're pinging it.
This miss chance. Dude, he's missed like 7 times in a row!
Oh my god.
There's
Jericho.
no way!
Oh, the
Jericho,
space
what are you
creation.
doing? Maybe if your team was
Oh,
like
they
doing
made-
Roche or something. The
Oh my
ward
god,
made
this-
enough
that's not a
space.
matchup.
My god. He baited out the centaur ulti. He did it. Good plays out by Jericho.
Oh,
Centaur
man.
is only 15, so it's not the 60-second cooldown.
I think Union needs to get their game plan together a little bit more.
Not
right
much
now.
more
Like, yeah,
either.
it's farming, but
Oh yeah, I know
They're kinda weak.
I know how they're feeling right now. It's like,
Yeah.
well, we should have like been a
should
little,
have won a while ago.
little
People
more
are kind of like
serious, yeah.
on
Maybe
the map. Yeah.
focus a little.
I think with the way their lanes went, they started to clown around a little bit, especially Jericho.
Definitely Jericho.
Clowning around without Citadel on the team. That's surprising. Citadel.
There's the
VP
MKB.
going- I think the VP's getting a BKB now. Smart.
That's a good choice. I mean, it's all they have. They
I
have
mean,
no
there's
lockdown.
only magic damage. I guess
I mean,
the physical
most people
from
usually
either
get armor,
storm.
they go Shivas or AC, but
The
They
Viper
did it.
has to ult the PA, so the ult's not coming out on the DP for sure.
Yeah.
So
I think the DP is a pretty big threat right now.
AC
But they've been just constantly.
AC would be his next choice, I think, because the Razor ulti is so good at shredding the armor. And if they get the Monkey King bar up on the, which they have now, the Monkey King bar on the Viper, they're gonna need the armor for the PA. Because they could actually get wiped going high ground.
I think the biggest thing about Union Gaming taking one bad fight is how many towers are left. They actually get so much gold on Radiant.
There's bags of gold waiting on the
Yeah,
map.
I don't know where that Skywrath will have like a 4-staff.
Oh,
bouncer
they're
might-
verging
close.
top. They might be able to get this guy. Jeeves is hiding in the
Wow,
trees.
that was an 8-minute Roche too. It
Yeah.
just respawned.
Oh, he could ult. I think they could kill him. I don't. It's too late now. They might be chasing him to death if they keep going.
Yeah. It forced the TP from the clockwork top. AA's waiting on the side.
Speaking of clockwork, he needs to. Actually, they saw it. I think he had an illusion in there, but they need to like rocket Roche and just go back and do it. Like that's what they were waiting for, right? And not pushing high
Careful,
ground.
silencer. Careful.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's getting out of this one.
Out.
Oh, okay, maybe with that ult. Well timed and holded the release, held the release.
They have another clock ult soon though.
And Greedy's gonna go for it. He'll bring down the silencer, so they do finally get him. Force staff back up to the high ground. They'll find Korean barbecue.
Viper is out of position.
Two-man Fisher. Jeeves is also gonna force staff up.
Nice.
There's the exorcism. He quickly turns around. And Echo
Doesn't
Slam
hit
is
your-
here, but
They-
there's no mana.
They
Oh,
need the
Greedy got
silencer
a really nice bogs on that Viper. Oh my god, look at him.
Yeah.
He's trapped.
Viper's really dead.
They need to just
No
get out of
buyback
there
either.
soon.
That's game. This has to be game. Like if they don't go
is,
high
yeah.
ground now, then I don't know what Union Gaming are doing.
They have to sack the racks. They can't fight without the silencer. ulti.
Greedy with another hook. Jeeves. Oh, Greedy might die, but no, he won't even die. It's definitely worth that.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Tier 3 down, but Exorcism has run out, so that slows the push greatly. Like they have nothing but the right click of Ben Haas now.
The way the game was going, Radiant had to just stay as 5, and they all got caught out trying to like 3-man smoking the DP, which is a good idea, but they should have bailed on it immediately. They like slowly try to scatter from top instead of
Well,
just
you
TPing
know,
out.
I mean, it's happened before, so these Union Gaming's ready for it. They had to back the fuck off quickly.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Well, there's one lane of racks. Looks like they might even transition it into middle still. They can also fall back and do Roche, but I think they're going to try to take as much as they can. Like, no one bought back, so they know, obviously, at this point, there are no buybacks, so they're going to push it to the limit.
I think
Yeah.
the biggest surprise this game is that there are no effigies on the Dire side.
Yeah, what's up with that, man? Gotta get those effigies.
No effigies? What the?
No, not a single one.
Oh my god.
Gotta commend
Union
them every
Gaming.
game, too.
They need to get their shit together.
Yeah, I'm
basically.
actually disgusted right now.
There's a good one. They get slammed by Eraj here. Unfortunately, they're
Yeah, I like
kind of
that
getting
one.
slammed by
That
Jericho,
throw's
but
kind of very high in the air. Look at that.
what
pose is that?
I wonder if that's a bug or what. Like, what ability does she jump during? Her
That's a
ult.
good question. That's a really good question,
Her ult.
actually.
What in the world?
What ability is that?
Is
Maybe
it her
it's-
taunt or something?
Yeah, it could be a
animation?
taunt or like maybe Gust is
Let's-
really
yeah.
dumb.
I tried to make one of a spawn animation, and instead my hero was
Oh,
just
there's a smoke
standing
coming
there.
out.
and
Oh, you
I-
can pick spawn animation for your effigy?
No, it's bugged. It occasionally like will put them in there, but it doesn't save that way, and then you get tricked into having a dumb effigy like me.
Yeah. It's alright, you just get your teammates
Left
every
dude.
time you play an
Uh-oh.
official. Oh man, Centaur gonna get blown up. He didn't even get to use his ultimate either, so
PA's
no
actually
stampede,
dead.
but PA will
Wow.
die. She buys back. She's got a
Buys
tier 2 to TP over 2. Jericho brings down the Razor with the Echo. 3-man Fisher, the Cogs to follow up. Well, the Hook first, then the Cogs. Korean Barbecue. Obligatory, they're all dead.
Hey, gets to die.
The
for
Desperado
this.
smoke gank.
Definitely Desperado. They take Roche, and they probably just head down bottom lane.
Wow!
Kill
Let's
them
hear your
one more
WoW
time.
impressions, guys. Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Wow!
I have too much respect for LD.
Too much respect.
Yeah.
I would never belittle him.
Yeah, it's pretty mean. It's BM.
It really is.
And they should just give Jericho these Aegises. He's just making all sorts of space for them.
Refraction, nice. The lesser
And
of the lesser
Clock
used one.
just Clock just doesn't care about using this hook. He just loves to fucking use it to.
Dude, it's Tarzan
I mean, you
strat.
see, we got a purple drawing in 420 on the.
Oh yeah, 420. Blaze. Oh my god, I can draw for.
Yeah, we're the only casting group, so it's not bugged.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle
Thank you, guys.
towers-
Bringing
Radiant's
a-
middle
No
barracks-
falls
Some
down.
professionalism that we don't
They're
usually
just-
have over here.
They're just
Radiant's bottom tower-
I don't know why they're not calling GG if they're sitting fountain.
Yep.
bottom tower has fallen.
Maybe they took the G key off their keyboard.
Maybe.
Seems like a good strat mentality, right? Just remove the key
Maybe
from
they're
the
just having
keyboard.
fun. Very understandable.
Radiant's middle tower
Well,
Uh,
Scotty, I mean, they put up a really good fight. Like, just looking at the teams coming into this, I thought Union Gaming would have just run them over, like, extremely
Yeah, like I
fast.
said, Union Gaming is like a known team. They've been around for ages. They play against really good teams. They have really good practice.
I mean, I've heard of SKADI doesn't know. I don't know any of their players individually, but I know for sure I've seen them in like CEVO or something. Or,
Yeah, they're definitely
like, they're doing okay. Like,
Yeah,
I
they
think it was
qualified
JDL,
from
like,
Open,
has fallen.
from Season 5.
they definitely played well. Like they're a good team. They just
I think they just shouldn't have won aggro. The game would have been much different.
Under attack.
The PA found farm anyway with daggers, and then she was still top of net worth.
it's like not an individual player thing. I think if they just if they just like play more as a team, they would definitely develop. I mean,
And Pink's coming out on the. Oh, there it is.
Victory.
That throne, though, chasing those heroes.
it's an experience thing. Like they played well. Union Gaming is a good team.
That was a great game.
All right, well, I'm glad we had viewers. A lot more viewers than we normally have over here. So Season 6 is already off to a pretty good start. So thanks, everyone, for checking it out here. This was the start of Week 1. This is actually Day 2. We've got tomorrow... what do we got? A bunch of games coming up. We've got Wheelwreck playing E-Hug, which should be great. Root versus Rare Candy. Boreal versus Guess. I'm actually really looking forward to watching Guess play. It's like way too sexy, snaking, Tralf Dota, so like some pretty big names in the scene. Have you guys scrimmed or played against them at all yet?
No, I haven't even heard of that team. What's their name?
Yeah.
They were using the old like Stay Free roster and tag because Tralf was on that back in the day with like Corey and Enzo and them. But it's
I know Corey gonna be on it. Oh.
dude, Corey better come back. Obviously, he's
I know he is. He
back.
said he is.
tweeted so we can talk about it. Like
Yeah.
he's roughing it out in the NA scene now, and we'll have him on a team. I'm sure we'll get him on a CEVO roster. I'm sure someone will take him.
Yeah, we'll just kick Shredder. It's fine.
Kick Shredder, yeah. We don't talk about Shredder, right? Don't bring it up. I don't know why, but that's Jenkins' rule.
I don't want to
Jenkins
talk about Shredder.
He really doesn't. Yeah, he actually
It's not.
banned the word in his stream. I don't know if you know about this.
Yeah,
If you say
we were
Shredder,
talking about
pops
it
up in
earlier.
bars. I don't know what's wrong with Jenkins.
I hate Shredder. I hate you too. But not as much
Alright.
as I hate Shredder.
And this is coming from the team that's like, stuck together the longest in the North American scene. They all hate each other. That's their secret.
Yes.
All right, well, that's all I got for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching here. You can follow me on Twitter, Helium at HeliumBrella, Jenkins here at JenkinsDota, Newsham at NewshamDota, and Cart at CartDota. I was the only one smart enough to not put Dota in my name in case, you know, another game comes along. But
You can change your.
yeah, it's okay. You can change your Twitter. That's understandable. But anyways, thanks, guys. We'll be back on tomorrow.